Majin Buu fight was very well animated, beautifully animated. In fact, they're going at it. Tamagami 1 is just, again, keeping his cool, you know what I'm saying, defending that 1-star demonic Dragon Ball. Dr. Arinsu is there watching the fight. Ku doesn't get the job done, man. He doesn't get killed. Because remember, when you challenge a Tamagami, it's not a fight to the death. If you surrender, or if the Tamagami surrenders, it's more of a martial arts type of thing, like a tournament, where you don't try to kill the opponent. All you have to do is defeat the Tamagami to get the Dragon Ball. We saw that with Goku and Tamagami 3. But Majin Buu, it ain't his day. It ain't his day. But man, it was fun seeing him. It was so much fun seeing him go in there and try everything. And Tamagami 1 was just chill. Just like, he's going to be a fan favorite, mark my words. So, while all this is going on, they have this scene with a giant whale, which again, I don't want to say it every week, but this is Star Wars. It's The Empire Strikes Back. The giant whale grabs and swallows Goku. It's a fake out. They make it out. And then meanwhile, while that's all going on, there's some jokes with Hybiss. And Hybiss doesn't really understand, like, he finds out that Kakarot and Goku are the same guy because he didn't understand why Vegeta kept calling him Kakarot. You know, he's the fish out of water. He's the character that doesn't know anything, right? He's obviously got sort of that dumb face, like that kind of, you know, slow poke type of face. So they get to Demon World 2, and it resembles Planet Namek because that's the original home world of the Namekians. And this is stuff we've been talking about for weeks now. If you've been watching my breakdown videos, which, by the way, tomorrow night, I'm going to have a huge...
Pause. I be forgetting to do stuff. Y'all get to see me do it, though. Record for the Rumble video. Let's go. Right back to it. Welcome back, Rumble. Y'all know how we do Super Saturday over on Spider Pig. Check him out on YouTube. And that way you don't miss part of the video, because I forgot. And keeping it real goes wrong.
Breakdown video based on this, because there's a lot of information that was revealed here that ties directly into Dragon Ball Super, including a cameo from Gowasu, like in a flashback. And that's right, we're talking about the same Gowasu that was a key player in the future Trunks arc of Dragon Ball Super. He's appearing here because there's a whole bunch of backstory that they reveal. The Demon World 2 is the home of the Glins and the Namekians. So I had kind of speculated when I interviewed last week. I interviewed Nassim Belancourt, the English dub voice of Piccolo Mini, and we discussed that one of the big reasons as to why Piccolo is on this quest in the Demon Realm is so that he can find out more about his history, so that we as an audience can find out more about the Namekian history, and how that all ties in with the Supreme Kais, and how that all ties in with Deborah. Everything ties together here. This is a massive, massive lore dump. One of the biggest we've seen in Daima thus far. But I knew they were going to do it. And to be honest, this was the episode to do it, get it out of the way. The lore masters and the lore lovers like me eat this shit up. Because next week, folks, next week's episode, Dragon Ball Daima episode 11, Vegeta versus Tamagami 2. I'm not done talking about episode 10, but that just tells me that most of the lore information was probably, but not all of it. I would assume not all of it, but most of it was given to us here, and we're going to progress the story as Vegeta is going to get his shot at Tamagami 2. So we're getting a lot of Tamagami battles in a relatively close proximity. So the series is picking up steam now and picking up the pace. This was probably my favorite episode of the show so far. I liked it a little bit more than episode 10. Let me get to a bit more of this lore stuff, though. Also, something funny, when they first got to Demon World 2 and Goku recognized it as looking like Planet Namek, we saw Frieza. We saw a flashback of the events of the Frieza saga very quickly. The fact that he blew up Planet Namek and that Goku fought him there. So, it was only for a second, but seeing my favorite villain, Frieza, in a small cameo was cool to see. So that